another video and welcome to Sammy G's World of Cinema. Today on the channel I'm continuing on with my Wes Anderson film review series. So I did very recently review The Royal Tenenbaums and now kind of going back a bit, I'm gone from reviewing his third movie, The Royal Tenenbaums, to his sophomore second feature film, Rushmore, which came out in 1998, directed of course by Mr. Wes Anderson, and it is starring Jason Schwartzman in his debut leading role, and Bill Murray, Olivia Williams, Luke Wilson, Brian Cox, Seymour Cassel, and Mason Gamble. Max Fisher, played by Jason Schwartzman, who is struggling a bit academically at Rushmore Academy, but loves to sort of participate in all these activities at school. You know, he loves to like contribute and collab with a lot of these activities, and you know, like with go-karting and like other sport activities, and but also loves to like kind of direct his own like stage plays and stuff, and like a bit of a stage writer, and he loves to do his own direct his own like stage plays, with him like his fellow classmates involved, and he is, however, though, given a bit of a warning from his like headmaster that if he's showing no signs of improvement academically, he will be expelled. Meanwhile, Max stumbles upon this book at his like school library, and he notices a message at the first like page of the book, I think, and the message is from first grade teacher Rosemary Cross, who he starts to kind of fall for and has a bit of a fixation about Rosemary. And at the same time of this, he also befriends Howard Bloom, who is this like a millionaire owner, industrialist of this like factory, and they start to have that their own like friendship, and then basically Howard is like Max kind of wants Howard to he sends like Howard instructions, and basically I think is it Howard or Herman, apologies about that, and basically to see how Rosemary is doing like and stuff, and kind of have like that interaction to know more about Rosemary Cross. But in the meantime, Herman starts to fall for Rosemary Cross as well. So that is a bit about the plot there, guys. So my thoughts on Rushmore. I think this is a brilliant Wes Anderson movie. I could be a little bit biased there because I know this film tends to fall kind of mid-tier for a lot of people who love like Wes Anderson's movies, which is absolutely fair enough, of course. I think this tends to rank mid-tier for a lot of people when it comes to Wes Anderson's filmography. I am a big fan of this film, and I think it is one that is grown on me massively on subsequent viewings, and I think this viewing might just be my best viewing of the movie in regards to kind of like, this is kind of where I've kind of become more fond of this movie, and of course I will get a bit more into that when I give an overall score for the movie as well. I think Jason Schwartzman does a brilliant job as Max Fisher in there, and Max Fisher, you know, he's kind of got that quirky, chilled out personality about him. He kind of has a little bit of a bittersweet rivalry with one of the people like in like his school year. I think who's also Scottish, and then they start to have their bittersweet rivalry. I think probably at the same time when he's doing like kind of these stage plays and stuff. Absolutely love Bill Murray's character as Herman Bloom in this. He's probably my favourite part of the movie, to be honest, guys. I just kind of like he's got a bit of a sly, slick look about his character. I kind of love how he's sort of constantly telling off his two twin sons as well, who's getting up to all sorts of mischief, and you know he's constantly you know like telling him off, and there's just a couple of comical scenes there. Max's best friend is kind of like I forget his name, but like his best friend, he's kind of like, there's one scene where he notices something's going on between Herman and Rosemary, played really good by like Olivia Williams, by the way. This is kind of a bit of a different role for Olivia Williams, but you can see her like really evolve as an actor as well, and she's a brilliant actress as well. And yeah, she's really great in this movie as well, and you kind of learn a bit about her backstory, how she kind of lost her husband. I think this is a really great movie. I think this is kind of has a bit of a similar sort of bulk to something like The Graduate, possibly, or Ferris Bueller as well. Like, it's got a couple of similar vibes to like this movie as well. I love the whole family dynamic that was in the Royal Tenenbaums, and I loved how it very much came back in this movie again with to one extent with Max Fisher and his father, who is like a hairdresser as well. And yeah, I just loved the father and son like screen time in this movie, guys. That was really good. I love how this film is set you know, in all 4 seasons as well. I love how this film is choreographed. I think the pacing of this movie is just brilliant as well, and kind of like how it's just packed into like 90 minutes as well, guys. I just think it's absolutely bloody ace indeed. But yeah, Herman Bloom's character, played brilliantly by Bill Murray. Yeah, I just think he pretty much steals the show, and Jason Schwartzman gives a great like debut role in a movie as well. Who Jason Schwartzman, I believe Wes Anderson it came about with Wes Anderson casting Jason Schwartzman in the lead role. Was I think Wes Anderson was invited to a party, and he was introduced to Jason Schwartzman by his relative Sofia Coppola. I think this was just before Sofia Coppola was about to work on the film The Virgin Suicides, because I think The Virgin Suicides and this film Rushmore came out at the similar time as well, in the late 90s, and or was it the early 2000s for The Virgin Suicides? Can't remember now. That is another great movie though, by the way, guys. And yeah, I think also it was Macaulay Culkin, I believe, was it was an idea that he was going to be like in the running for like the casting as the lead role of Max Fisher. I read up there and stuff. But yeah, I think in the end, if Wes Anderson couldn't find someone to like cast the role of Max Fisher, he wouldn't have ended up making this movie. So thank God he found Jason Schwartzman, because I think if he didn't find like another actor to play Max Fisher, that Wes Anderson wouldn't have gone ahead with this movie. Also, Wes Anderson and Owen Wilson was working on this screenplay in production for this film years prior to Bottle Rocket as well. I read up there, so there are a couple like interesting facts there behind this movie. But yeah, I think again, I just kind of think this film just works really well, working being set around 4 seasons as well. I just love the scenes where it takes place at autumn time. It's got a bit of an autumnal feel about it, this movie has. I kind of love how it's got a real versatility about it, this movie, like evolving around, surrounding around Max Fisher's character there, where one minute you see him as a stage director, one minute you see him like kind of like with go-karting, and then you see him in the hairdresser, you know, and then one minute you kind of see him kind of doing, I think, wrestling or boxing. You know, there is a bit of a versatility surrounding his character, and I found that stuff really interesting. And yeah, there was a couple of like really comical moments in there as well. One moment where he's kind of like really given Luke Wilson's character the cold shoulder. And yeah, like I think because Luke Wilson's kind of having fondness of Olivia Williams as Rosemary Cross, and yeah, Max Fisher's just not having any of it. Yeah, I found like his honesty in that scene, I just found quite amusing as well, even though you kind of felt for the guy as well, Luke Wilson, who like in Bottle Rocket plays a pretty sound character in this as well. Absolutely love the soundtrack to this movie, guys. Again, I will say the soundtrack was probably better than the soundtrack we had in Bottle Rocket, in my opinion. And yeah, again, from like the Rolling Stones to like the Faces, Rod Stewart, again, when you get to the scene with the Faces, Ooh La La, playing in the background, it's just a beautiful, it is just a beautiful scene to watch. And yeah, like again, it kind of really captures sort of that 60s vibe and stuff. And yeah, I think again, I just kind of like how Wes Anderson really just puts the viewer in that moment. We've like kind of seen like you know, like 60s music really being enhanced with a certain moment and surrounding like a character. And yeah, I think he does a great job with that again here, just like with the Royal Tenenbaums. And yeah, the scenes together with Olivia Williams and Jason Schwartzman, again, their chemistry was really good in there. And of course with Herman Bloom and who else was it? And Max Fisher, again, they're Jason Schwartzman, Bill Murray, again, they had great chemistry in this movie as well. There is a bit of a serious side to this movie as well, when you learn a bit about Max Fisher and kind of how he sadly tragically lost his mother as well. And you kind of learn a bit about that. So this has, again, got a bit of a serious theme, just like with Chaz, played by Ben Stiller in the Royal Tenenbaums. So yeah, there is a little bit of a similar theme in this movie as well. But yeah, guys, Rushmore is a really good movie, guys. It is definitely an underrated Wes Anderson movie, one of his more grounded movies, and I think, again, would be a really good introduction piece to anyone who is new to Wes Anderson's films. And yeah, again, there's just really good like character work to this film as well. Just absolutely love kind of the nature feel of the movie with the autumnal scenery, and then you'd be into winter, and I just kind of like how it's got like a sort of like a calendar choreographed to this movie as well. And yeah, I just think it is really good. And yeah, I think again, and I think Max Fisher as like the lead character as well was a perfect choice for this story as well. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna give like an overall score for Rushmore. I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. Yeah, this is definitely one I've kind of preferred on like subsequent viewings, and this is my best viewing yet of this film. So definitely one I would strongly recommend, guys. If like you're gonna get into Wes Anderson's work, this is definitely a great like introduction piece as well, and a really good sophomore film for Wes Anderson as well. I thought I would just show like my Criterion copy here again. Yeah, just great packaging. I did go and see this one at Tyneside Cinema a couple of years back as well, and yeah, again, forgot to do this for what is it, oh, what was it? Royal Tenenbaums, but yeah, again, just to show you a little bit of the packaging as well, guys. Yeah, so that's a nice touch there with the Criterion, and I think the Criterion, I believe, is £15 at the minute at HMV, so a bit of a bargain there, considering sometimes you get a standard Blu-ray that's £15 brand new and sealed, but yet you get this extra packaging there. So that's a little bit about the Criterion there, guys, and yeah, definitely really happy to own this. So yeah, and that's like my Criterion copy there. One I would definitely find I would love to get the VHS of as well at some point. So yeah, guys, that's been my review of Rushmore. Do let me know your thoughts on this movie. What's your thoughts on it? I would love to know all of that good stuff in the comments down below. And if you do have like a favourite Wes Anderson movie as well, guys, yeah, I would love to hear all about all of that in the comments down below as well. And I just want to say, guys, I hope everyone has a fantastic weekend, and to anyone in the UK as well, guys, I hope everyone's enjoying the sunshine, to quote Liam Gallagher. Yeah, the weather's been absolutely glorious. We've had a brilliant springtime, and yeah, bring on summer as well, guys. I think this weekend it's going to be red hot. It's going to be absolutely roasting as well. So yeah, it's definitely going to be very the weather is just warming up indeed. So yeah, like I hope everyone's doing okay with the heats and that, because yeah, personally the heats can get a little bit much at times as well, but yeah, I'm still really enjoying the spring summer time as well when it's here. We've just got to make the most of it. So yep, I'm going to sign off here, guys, and I hope everyone has a wonderful weekend ahead as well. So thanks for watching, cheers for stopping by, and until next time, I'll see you for the next video. Bye bye.